Hi everyone, Matt here. It's Monday. Piper's barking at me. You want to get control of your animal? Thank you. Hey everyone, Matt here. It's Monday afternoon here at Mediocre Manor and it's a beautiful day. About 80-85 degrees and sunny. Just a little bit of wind, it's perfect. I'm here with Sammy. He's our newest pup. And we thought today for our video we would just talk about, maybe go around and ask everybody what they did today. So I know what Sammy was doing. He was chewing on one of the cedar branches that I cut down last night. He's been working on that all day. So I'll show you that, show you the progress that he's made on that. And we'll check in with Amy, we'll check in with Steph, and then I'll tell you what I did. And yeah, that'll be today's video, so stay tuned. Alright, we're here with Amy over in Tent City and she's been working on her van all day. It looks like you're removing trim?
Yeah, my fender flares. I decided to take them off because I'm working on a project to seal up the trim clips that hold the trim to the van.
Oh.
They're not sealed properly, so, well, they're not sealed at all. And so they're
just
known,
plastic, right? Or these didn't
leak.
have anything?
Those had stickers that had dried up and fallen off.
Okay, so these had clips here, the little circles, but the big ones just had stickers?
That had completely fallen off, so they basically open up to my van.
Okay, and what's the point of filling those?
I want to seal them up so that I won't get any water inside.
Okay. And what would make you think that there would be water in there? That's my question.
Yeah, so when I first bought the van, I heard a sloshing sound all the time, and I thought it might be the gas tank, because I couldn't think of what else, why would I hear that noise.
Yeah.
And I was searching inside, I've been looking these past few months, trying to find out where's this noise coming from, and I couldn't find any water anywhere. And then I read that there's drain holes, sill drain holes I guess they're called.
Down underneath?
In the bottom of the van, and I thought, I wonder if those are plugged up somehow. So today I went searching for them to see if I could find them and clear them, and so 6 of them were fine, but 2 of them were totally clogged with dirt and dust. And so I got them cleared up and the water just started pouring out.
So there was water in the doors?
Like gallons of water.
Gallons of water
it
in this one door?
Well, it was in...
Well, this isn't a door actually, is it? No, this is just a wall.
And some vans, they can put a door there. I think there's one here.
So you had them in, is this all one section?
Yeah.
So you had water all down here?
Yep.
Wow.
And in towards this gas cap. It
all
poured
down.
out for almost 10 minutes. It was
really?
pouring out. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, have you checked for any rust holes or anything yet?
It doesn't look rusty, and it was clear water. Sammy kept trying to drink it.
Wow, well that's not
fine.
unusual.
It didn't smell weird or anything, and I don't see any rust from the inside, but I don't know.
I'm gonna take this off. So what are you doing today? Like what was the whole thing other than the drain hole thing you're removing?
Well, it's gonna rain on later in the week, I guess. So
these are the holes that the clips go in that hold the trim on.
yeah.
But other than that, there were bigger ones that had tape over them. So your plan is to just plug these permanently.
I'm putting Tyvek tape on those.
Okay, and then these, are you gonna silicone or anything?
I'm gonna put my 3M adhesive that I used for my fan along there, and
on the
once
outside
I clean them and stick them back in.
Okay.
And then I will attach the trim panels.
Okay, and then no water can get in here.
But I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna put the trim panels back on right away because I wanna do some other things. But as long as they're sealed, I think I'll be fine.
Yeah, and so how long do you think that'll take?
I'm almost done. I decided to do the fenders, so I have to finish, I don't know, and then I have to clean it, so I don't even know if I'll get to it today.
Yeah, probably tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll prep it all today, and then I'll probably start gluing tomorrow.
Wonderful. And what would come after that's done?
I need to fix the roof leak.
Oh yeah, you have a small roof leak. Okay.
But I have to get the supplies to do that, and then I could start installing, or no, I probably have to clean the floor and work on the rest on this inside.
So what do you think so far? How's everything been going? Kind of what you expected so far?
Yeah, read a lot of stuff on the Sprinter forum, so I get a lot of information there about what to look for, and so that's been helpful.
Cool. What's your favorite Sprinter forum? Is that what it's called? Sprinter forum?
It's sprinter-source.com.
Sprinter-source.com.
And there's,
Cool.
a forum there.
Awesome. Well, thanks for sharing today's experience. We'll come back tomorrow and see how it's going.
Okay.
I promised I would show what little Sammy has been working on all day. So, here it is. You can see he's been working on getting this nub. He wants to make this, I think he's trying to make this a flush cut because he's been chewing on this all day. So, every time we can't find him, we look in, he's sitting out here chewing on the wood. So that's Sammy's project, but it's good cedar actually. It's pretty good. This is probably about 3.5 inches, 4 inches, and it smells delicious. So we're hoping to find a project we can use this for. Steph, what did you do today?
So today I came out into my garden and I picked a bunch of collard greens to make a few different things with. So first I came out and picked all of these really big, nice looking leaves, and I took probably about half a dozen of them and blanched them in order to use them to like as wraps, like to do roll-ups or tacos or something like that, fajitas. And then the rest of them I took the stems off and chopped them up to make into a collard green dish for dinner tonight.
Very nice. I'm looking forward to that. So, do they normally get this high? This one's way higher than all the others.
So this variety of collard greens that I have is actually somewhat of a perennial in that they can live for 5 years. So these ones I think are about a year old at this point, or almost a year.
Mm-hmm.
So they're getting pretty big.
How many more do you have?
So some of them, like this one's a little bit smaller and this one isn't doing that well, but a few of these, the bigger ones, they've been around for a while, and I just snap the leaves off and then they just keep producing new leaves out from the middle. So as I want to eat them, I just pick them.
Can you show us how you break one off?
Yeah, you should just snap it and peel it off, trying not to tear anything down the stem or anything like that.
And this is it. Nice. So we'll be having some of those for dinner tonight.
Yes.
Awesome.
So I specifically picked this variety of collard green because, like I said, it's a perennial and can live for up to 5 years. It's really, really cold hardy, so it can, I believe it can get down into the 20-degree range and still survive. So I'm hoping that I can have these same plants for a number of years.
What's the variety? Do you remember? Or no?
I don't recall off the top of my head.
You have a really good seed company that you use, right? That kind of describes like what area of the country and everything. Is that where you got those?
Yeah, I buy all my seeds from Southern Exposure Seed Exchange.
Southern Exposure Seed Exchange.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And they have a lot of seeds specifically for like the southern states, but they have a bunch for northern states as well.
So we're kind of in the second growing season, which is fall. So you've got this collard greens going. What else do you have going right now?
Right over here I have some cucumbers that I planted that I am hoping we can get a few cucumbers before it frosts.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a couple starting to grow. You see they're flowering right there. So
Yeah.
Hopefully it shouldn't frost for another 3 or 4 weeks. So hopefully we should be able to get some
Nice.
cucumbers, and we also have a few daikon radishes growing, and some sweet potato vines, which have kind of gone crazy.
Yeah,
but,
those are right over there, right? Just kind of a big,
they're kind of a real mess.
just a big mass. They're somewhere in there. We're not sure how we're going to pick those yet. You got to dig, I guess, and
Oh yeah, I'd kind of let the weeds take over that, so I don't know about the sweet potatoes, but the daikon radishes, we should be able to pick some of those, and we also have mustard greens as well, which are still small, but they can generally withstand some light frost, so we should be able to pick those into the winter.
Well, wonderful. Thanks for showing us the garden, and I guess we'll go sit down and talk about my day.
Sounds good.
Here's all the chickens and the pig awaiting their dinner delivery. Every day about 4:30. Either Steph or I brings out some food, so about an hour ahead of time they'll all line up here at the gate waiting for their handout. Right, Sophie? Almost time for dinner? Is that what you're waiting for? Okay.
So mini pigs are supposed to have some fruits and vegetables, fresh fruits and vegetables in their diet, and I keep trying to feed Sophie some kale and collard greens, and she usually won't eat any of her leafy greens, so let's give it another shot. Sophie, do you want any collards?
Oh, make her sit.
Sophie, sit. Good girl. You want some collards?
Nope. Aw.
Come on. They're good for you.
She's like, I sat for that. No. We should get something that she likes. You don't like those?
The chickens do.
Yeah, not Sophie. Alright. Yeah, the chickens seem to really enjoy it. Nope. There's little Roo. His actual name is Elvis. We call him Roo because he's a rooster. Very original. I'm inside now in our kitchen, and Stephanie's over here making dinner. I think we're having calzones tonight. Probably vegetable calzones for Amy and Steph and Joe, and then usually some kind of meat-filled calzone just for me. I like vegetables, but for the most part, there needs to be some meat product in all of my food. That's kind of how I am. But Stephanie's such a good cook that I can eat vegetables pretty often. So today, what I did was I went into the city and I bought a mobile home. We've actually been trying to get into that lately, and this will be our second mobile home, and basically what we're trying to do is set up different streams of income. And so that's one that we've been working on now for the past few months. We've been doing this, and today we bought our second one. So hopefully we will be able to flip that for some good money or rent it out and make some good money. On the way back, I decided to stop at a thrift store to try to see if I could find anything for our eBay business, and I found a stash of one of my favorite things, which is vintage hats. I do really well on vintage hats, and today, while I was there, they were unloading a bunch of these, so I got to go through every single one, and I think I got about 12. Nothing too great, but all things I can sell, and I'll just show you all of them real quick. This is a fertilizer hat. These do really well. Down in the south, there's a lot of those things. This one here is an American Freight Railways hat. I bought that for $1. These were all $1. I can probably sell that one for about 20. Here's a Royal Oil Company camo. Camo hats do really well. This is a Buckmaster hunting cap, Buckmaster Life Member. That's not worth too much, maybe about $15 or $20. Here's a Cherokee Trading Post. It's a vintage trucker hat that maybe somebody or maybe a road tripper would have picked up at the trading post, but this one's in really good condition and it's got the gold leaf on the hat brim. Remington Firearms, always a good one. This is an old John Deere type hat. It's not actually John Deere, but I think it might be related. Have to look that up. And then we've got a few more. Here's a good one. This is an old Ford Rider hat with the gold leaf. I hope you can see these okay in this kitchen light. And then, oh, this one was really cool. Look at this one. Vidalia Sweet Onions. Well, that's pretty neat. Oh, this one's awesome too. Oktoberfest, Savannah, Georgia. Vintage with the yellow, they call this mesh, and it's got the foam front, but it's in like mint condition. Oktoberfest, Savannah, Georgia. Here is the Vidalia Sweet Onions hat. Hopefully that focuses in. And this one, I'm not sure what it is. CP, I think it's some kind of fertilizer. But anyway, so I got these all on the way home and probably spent about 15 bucks on these. And I would expect to make a couple $100 back. But it takes a lot of work. You know, they have to be listed, cleaned up, and all that. But for me, this is fun. I love treasure hunting at thrift stores, and so to get 15 or 16 hats today, it was great. Great way to end the day. We bought ourselves another mobile home, so that was a great day, and now I'm coming home to a great dinner, and beautiful weather, so it doesn't get any better than this. So thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. If you could give us a thumbs up, we would appreciate that as well. And remember to subscribe. Click the little subscribe button, and then you'll hear about all of our videos that we're doing. But you actually have to click the little bell next to the subscription. Sounds like a dog fight outside. I think Piper gets upset when the other dogs play. But click the little bell, and then you'll know whenever we do a new video. And you can pay attention to the 30 days. We're only on day 6 or 7, so there's going to be a lot more days here at Mediocre Farm. So, and you can spend every one of them with us, and you'll hear about them if you click the bell. So thanks for watching. We'll see you all tomorrow.